WIXY.
214 at WIXY1260, where real radio still lives. Here come the Beatles.
Oh yeah, tell you something.
WIXY Super Gold from 1964, the first big #1 song for the Beatles, and I Want to Hold Your Hand. Don't forget at 3 o'clock today, Lisa and I are counting down the #1 song of each year between 1960 and 1990.
WIXY.
Hey, here's taking us back. This is Ray Parker Jr. in radio, and you can't change that. Don't change that dial today. In fact, give us a call, 216-744-9499. You're on WIXY. Ray Parker Jr. in radio here on WIXY 12. That's too early.
Slow down,
for
Lisa.
that.
We got a long way to go.
A long way to go on WIXY 1260, and you can't change that.
WIXY 1260 Sunday Radio.
We are up to 3 Garys in the WIXY studio right now. We have Gary Lee serenading us on his guitar and harmonica. Thanks for the entertainment, Gary. 1976 WIXY Gold. Here's Ringo Starr and Photograph. Make that 73.
Every time I see you.
From 1973, that's Ringo Starr and Photograph here on WIXY 1260, where we are bringing back the good times.
WIXY.
225 at WIXY 1260, the heart and soul of rock and roll. By request, this is going out from Don to our own Lisa Jordan. Seals and Crofts here. Diamond Girl from 1973 on WIXY 1260, bringing back the good times.
Diamond Girl. WIXY. Cleveland.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the Lisa Jordan Ray King Labor Day Weekend Spectacular on Cleveland's music leader.
WIXY.
It is 2:29 at WIXY 1260. You've got Ray King and Lisa Jordan going until the wee hours of the morning tonight. Here are the Routers from 1962. Let's go.
From the birth year of yours truly, 1962.
Oh no, you gave it away.
They can add, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, I put it out there. I don't care. It's just
That's
a
okay.
number. That was the Routers, and let's go. Hey, we're going to run a test here real fast. We have a special guest in the studio today, and he's going to be playing, so we're going to run a quick test here to make
Go
sure
ahead.
his mic's go. It's good.
WIXY 1260 now has 2 live on.
2:32 at WIXY 1260, where real radio still lives. We're having a ball. We got a studio full of people today, and every time I hear this song, who do I think of? Big Chuck and Houlihan. They use this song all the time. Stevie Wonder and Sir Duke on WIXY 1260.
Music is a world within itself.
That's Sir Duke with Stevie Wonder here on WIXY 1260. And as part of our Labor Day Spectacular, here's some live entertainment with Gary Lee. Hit it!
WIXY 1260 on the internet. WIXY 1260 is back, you can bet. Do you remember when you were young? I think gave you all of that radio fun. WIXY 1260 is back on the internet.
Yeah!
I say you WIXY 1260 is back on the internet.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Lisa, go get her.
He is going to come back in a little while, right? Okay, good.
Hopefully, yeah.
Okay, good.
Sounds good. Thank you, Gary.
WIXY Radio.
Okay, from 1981, Rick Ocasek and the Cars, and Shake It Up here on WIXY 1260. soul of rock and roll. That's the Cars and Shake It Up from 1981 here on WIXY1260.
Super WIXY. The best things in life are here.
WIXY, Cleveland.
20 minutes right now in front of 3 o'clock when we start playing the number one song of each year between 1960 and 1990. Here's the Electric Indian, Kimo Sabe, on WIXY1260, the hot one. WIXY Groovy Gold from the summer of 1969. That's the Electric Indian and Kimo Sabe on WIXY1260, the music station.
And now, WIXY1260 presents another local Cleveland hit.
One of Ray's favorites, and I think wishful thinking.
Everybody's favorite who's ever lived here.
It's Cold Outside Choir here on WIXY1260.
Used to be sunny, and jokes used to be funny.
Your music station, WIXY1260, that's Choir, and it's Cold Outside. Hey, give us a call today, 216-744-9499. Ray and I are going to be here for a really long time.
Very long time.
We would love to hear from you today.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Chuck Matthews Show finally comes to WIXY1260. Yes, Ray and Gary had finally persuaded me, bribed, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Well, how's the new guy, Chuck Matthews?
Anyway, they persuaded me to do a little show here on WIXY1260. It's upcoming. Very first one, Sunday, September 8th, from 2 until 6 Eastern. That would be in the PM. As always, request lines will be open, so mark your calendars. Again, Sunday, September 8th, 2 to 6 p.m. for yours truly, Mother Chucker, the Chuck Matthews Show on WIXY1260.
Who else? WIXY more music. Could do it.
That's 1 week from today on your music station, WIXY1260. Doobies right now from 1973. Jesus is just all right. WIXY Super Gold right there from 1973. The Doobie Brothers and Jesus is just all right. Time for another guitar test, folks.
Hit it! Oh, we got it.
There we go.
Oh, we got it. WIXY1260 is a place where you can go.
Yeah!
You can see Lisa Jordan and Ray King on the show. You gotta rock it good, rock it fine. Listen to them all of the time. WIXY1260 is a place where you can go.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much, Gary Lee.
Gary Lee, yes.
The In Group has Personality Plus on 1260 WIXY Radio.
WIXY1260 was Super Gold from 1964. No one plays this except WIXY1260. Shirley Bassey with the theme from Goldfinger at WIXY1260. WIXY1260 with Shirley Bassey and the theme from Goldfinger. It's 6 minutes right now in front of 3 o'clock. Lisa Jordan, you've been with WIXY with me for over a year now, but you actually work in real radio too, don't you?
I have, yes. I worked back in the 1980s in Indiana for about 6 years. I worked for several stations. I have a Bachelor of Arts degree in communications, and I studied radio and television broadcasting. I worked for WHBU, WAXT, da-da-da-da-da.
That's a long list.
And I took some time off after I ran I guess a mobile DJ service for a while. Took a few years off, went back to school. About 2 years ago, graduated again from the Ohio Center for Broadcasting. We have a bunch of people coming through here that are either
and
there.
that's where you met Gary Winter, right?
I met Gary there, and he was here with me yesterday. We had a great time. I missed you yesterday. But,
I missed being here, but
I got to
other
drink
things
pickle
have
juice.
priority.
Yes, I understand. But I had a shot of pickle juice, and that
only one, Lisa?
only one.
You remember?
But the day is young.
That's true.
Today,
Just like today is also very young.
Exactly. So, and then I got to start with you, and I also still have a traveling DJ business. So there you go.
You are one busy woman.
I try to keep busy.
Well, you do it.
I do.
Good, Lisa.
I sleep 3 hours.
Yeah, me too.
WIXY 1260 Sunday Radio.
By request from 1961, Sharon from Gary.
As I walk along, I wonder, run away.
That's going out to Sharon from Gary. That's for all the work that you do on that internet. He said thank you, and that was Del Shannon and Runaway here on WIXY 1260.
WIXY 1260 Super Radio.
WIXY 1260, the heart and soul of rock and roll. Turtles right now from 1965, and You Baby on WIXY.
From the time I fall asleep to the morning, no one but you, baby, nobody but you.
WIXY Cleveland.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the Lisa Jordan, Ray King Labor Day Weekend Spectacular on Cleveland's music leader.
It is 3:01 at WIXY 1260, and we now begin the countdown of the number one song from every year from 1960 through 1990. Let's begin now with Theme from a Summer Place by Percy Faith from 1960.
WIXY, Maximum Music.
WIXY 1260, bringing back the good times. That's a theme from a summer place from 1960.
1961.
Baby, baby, you did something to me. I couldn't sleep at all last night.
Bobby Lewis right there from 1961, the number one song of that year, and Tossin' and Turnin'. 5 minutes past 3 o'clock on WIXY 1260, the music station.
1962. I can't stop loving you.
The number one song from 1962, Ray Charles and I Can't Stop Loving You, here on WIXY 1260.
1963.
This is Sugar Shack from 1963 on WIXY.
You got it, Lisa.
Oh, there's a crazy little shack beyond.
WIXY Super Gold from 1963. That's the number one song of the year. And Sugar Shack is 310 on WIXY 1260.
It was January 8th. It was the winter of 1964. And Ray King remembers.
Ray King, but here's the Beatles, and I want to hold your hand here on WIXY.
Thanks, Lisa.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you something.
The Beatles right there with the number one song from 1964, I Want to Hold Your Hand. You've got Ray King and Lisa Jordan on the Weekend Spectacular, Labor Day Spectacular, and this hour we're playing the number one song of each year between 1960 and 1990.
1965.
Nobody forgets this song. The first time a fuzz tone is used in a record. The Rolling Stones on WIXY.
That's the Rolling Uncles from 1965, and I Can't Get No Satisfaction. Coming up next is our number one song from 1966.
1966.
I love the colorful clothes you wear.
WIXY 1260, you've got the Labor Day Weekend Spectacular going on with Ray King and Lisa Jordan. And we are counting down, thank you, we are counting down the number one song of each year from 1960 through 1990. Coming up next, the number one song of 1967.
WIXY 1260 Sunday Radio.
1967. Here's Lulu from the movie of the same name. To Serve with Love on WIXY 1260, the music station.